Nice.
Dress. Can you please come out? Thank you. Thank you.
We greet you with words first spoken millennia ago at the Holy of Holies. We say, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. Baruch Lachem b'beit Adonai. Blessed may you be who come here to meet God. We bless you from this house of God. With these words, we link this moment and this place. Two of you, all of you, dear ones, have come to rejoice with you with the most sacred and glorious moments of our existence. In gratitude, we say this prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'achiyanu k'ikar, higiyanu b'asmar b'asar. Praised are you, Lord, our God, ruler of the world, who has kept us alive and sustained us, and allowed us to reach this very happy day. We say together, Eternal God, in this sacred moment, in the quiet of your house, we have gathered to ask your blessings upon these your beautiful children. We come to your altar they forever consecrate these thoughts unto thy service, and so together find life's intent, experience its richest happiness. Bind their lives together and forever, forever, O God, in sanctity and in devotion, and teach them to ennoble life's experiences by always sharing them in love. Mi'adir al-Hakol, Baruch al-Hakol, Mi'gadol al-Hakol, Yivarech et Echatam et Hakol. O God, the supremely blessed, supreme and mighty Lord, guide and bless this bridegroom and bride. Unto thee, O God, we lift our souls in praise. All creation declares your glory. Through man and woman fashioned in your image, you have revealed your majesty. And now within their hearts, you have implanted the noble influences of love and devotion. Thou who art the source of life and joy, bless the marriage covenant which this bridegroom and bride now seal in thy name. Be with them at this sacred moment, and for so many happy days and years to come. Janet Ross, as you stand on this moment, your family and friends surround you, as you publicly affirm your love. This affirmation might well be considered superfluous, for all who know you realize that you've been devoted to each other long before you ever considered standing before this special group. There is a sense that this day, this moment in eternity, was shared and it was meant to be. In Hebrew, marriage is known by two names, Kiddushin and Nisuin. In our tradition, kadosh means to make something holy or to set apart. And with marriage, through your actions and your words, you will continue to consecrate your relationship and so set yourselves apart from all others. Through your love, you'll continue to create a unique world with a language and understanding all its goals. This moment is an affirmation what drew you to each other. The ability to speak and be heard, the sharing of intellectual curiosities and pleasures, safety and certainty and understanding, which is transcendent. Jim, you are Ross's best friend and his life companion. Your advice, your support, your insight make him a better man. You are the one he wants to see at the beginning and the end of each day. You are the best and most important part of his life. And Ross Janet says that she cherishes you for your many wonderful attributes. The way you can always find something good about a situation, your sense of humor, your strong connection to family, your sensitive nature. You know what's important in life. You know how to keep things in perspective. But most of all, you are Jan's greatest supporter, and it shows through your love. You both share the same values, the same beliefs. Recognition of these shared values is known in Hebrew as Yisur or lifting up. Together you create a relationship which is nothing short of that. We see it in your eyes and eye extension. We are lifted up in your joy. We had one prayer to offer you today in this, that every day might be like today, one in which you are surrounded by those who love you Praise your Lord, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who has created all things for thy glory. Praised art thou, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, creator. Praised art thou, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, has fashioned us in thy image, and has established marriage for the fulfillment of life, in accordance with thy holy will. Blessed art thou, O Lord, creator. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sasem v'simcha chatan v'chava, hila bina itza v'chava ahava, v'achava shalom v'yehud, sameach tisamach v'im ha'achiv.
Just come out here, 1 second, I gotta talk to you. What's up, big boy?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, do you want me to jump in on this one? No, you guys do. Ready? Okay.
Hi, husband.
Hey,
How's
boy.
it feel?
Good. There's the
There it is.
official proof.
It's a tattoo.
He's in the back of the picture. That's great, yeah. So, tell them where we are. I'm a big like, tell them where we are.
Currently, we are at a reception dinner at Summer with the whole family here, the most important people in our lives, and we're glad everyone shared this day with us today. And here's my beautiful wife.
Aw.
It's official. What's up to tell? You just been telling.
No, you know.
We're saving ourselves. Is it raining again?
Nope.
Yes.
Hi, sweetheart. You got me for a partner tonight.
She's bragging.
I'm so excited.
You're not excited?
I said I'm so excited. Gotta get the table.
Yeah. Like it so much.
Mini lasagna?
Ready? Thank you. Let's do another one now because there's a bit of stretch in the middle there. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Here's Uncle Bob.
No, she loved it.
Did a great job.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, she missed it.
Jenny and I have been so close from when the day this little thing was born. I stood at that mirror and I looked at this baby like for 6 hours at a time, right, Annie? I couldn't believe that she belonged to me, that was my special child. And as she got a little older, we had a sort of special relationship. She would stay at our house from the time she was 2, or we would go to her, and she slept with me all the time. And we'd go into LA and buy ice cream just to be with Jenny. Jenny and I have, from our hearts, something that most people do not have. I love all my children, but there is something, she's like me. Maybe that's why. she's crazy like her. For sure. And I'm so happy that she met somebody so special in her life that I didn't even know him today when he walked in. I only saw him once before. And I'm so happy for both of them. I I only have you have everything you both want. Oh yeah, I certainly wish it for you both. You
Thank
know
you.
that 'cause I love you both.
Thank you.
You're darling, and I love you.
We love you.
Cheers.
I love you.
Cheers.
I love you. My little granddaughter.
Alright.
Guys, we got one more speech. We got another speech. Mom.
Oh, we're not going to do that. It's
All right, so we have a little bit of some cheat notes here. Today is such a special occasion for me and Jen. We feel so honored to be surrounded by such important people in our lives.
Do you want to wait?
That's part of the music? Oh, okay.
I asked him already.
I'm not bothering us. It's okay.
Daddy,
Make it
here.
lower, yeah. Turn it off.
We'll wait.
Take two.
Stand by for picture.
All right, take two. Here we go.
Speeding.
All right. Today is such a special occasion for me and Jen. We feel so honored to be surrounded by such important people in our lives. One of the many qualities that we share is the importance of family, and we're so happy that everyone is together this evening as one. What we'd like to do is go around the room and take a moment to thank everyone personally. So Grandma Zell, it means the world to me that you are here today to share this experience, and I want to thank you so much for making the effort to come here this weekend.
Grandma and Dawn, I can't thank you enough for making the trip. As we all know, it was not an easy one. Grandma, you've always been so close to my heart. In so many ways, I see parts of me that are directly from you. I can only hope that when Ross and I grow old, that we have the same zest for life as you and Dawn.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Uncle Ron and Aunt Miriam, you guys have always been there for me and have been a support system in every sense of the word. You allowed me to live in your home, eat all your food, and basically were like parents to me when I lived in D.C. Uncle Ron, I've always appreciated the fact that I know I can just pick up the phone and call you at any given time in my life, and I thank you for that.
Auntie Debbie, when I think about my childhood, I always recall memories of you being there. You've been such a supporting and loving aunt. You never let a softball game go unattended or a special occasion go without being recognized. I love that all my close friends know you by first name and have always seen you as a constant fixture in my life. To this day, they still ask, what color is your nail? I love you.
Uncle Bob, you've taught me the ropes and have always been someone I look up to as a mentor. Oh yeah, sorry, it's you.
Okay.
We're learning to work together, okay?
Okay, my
Go
turn.
ahead.
Who's Guy? Guy.
It's coming
There you
around.
go.
Guy, thank you for making the trip. Ross and I feel so lucky to have you here. You are making all of our special moments last throughout time.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Now to Uncle Bob.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to go back to where I was. You've taught me the ropes and have always been someone I look up to as a mentor. You've been there for me unconditionally, through thick and thin, and words can't express the impact that you've had on my life. Thank you, and I love you. Sandra, I'm so proud to call you my aunt. Obviously, I don't know you as long as Uncle Bob, yet I feel such a strong family connection to you.
Brad.
Hold on, let me get in really tight.
There you go. I remember speaking to my sister after your first date. Since day one, you have showed nothing but total class. It makes me so happy to know that my sister is in such great hands. Thank you for all your help this weekend. We are so happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lauren, you mean the world to me. You're my best friend. I love being your older sister because it has given me the opportunity to watch you grow into the caring, loving, and driven person you are today. You go through life with a selfless nature. You give to others before giving to yourself. Thank you for always being there to listen to my endless detailed stories. I love you.
Bob.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You've been such a big part of my life. I've known you for over 20 years, and in that time, you've been a rock for my mom. And I can't express my sincere appreciation enough for that. Lebo.
Lebo!
Yeah.
Yay!
My brother. I can't remember a time when you were not in my life. You're not just my sister's husband, but one of my closest friends. And thanks for also having something to do with giving me my beautiful nieces.
I think he did.
Lisa, my sister and my best man. I don't know where to begin to thank you. You've been so helpful through the entire wedding process, but more so in life. You've been an inspiration to me, and it's so nice to see what a wonderful mother you are to Bailey and Avery. You've always been the person I can turn to when I'm at a crossroads or to make me laugh. I love you.
I love you.
Mom, today would not be possible if not for you. Your heart is bigger than any other person I know. Your love for our family is immeasurable. You are the person that understands me without me having to say a word. You get me like no other. I love you for teaching me what it means to be a person someone can trust and believe in. You and Daddy have showed me the ultimate meaning of love and what it takes to be in a lasting relationship.
Oh.
I know.
Mom.
I'm crying, wait, I'm crying for hers. Wait a minute. Oh, okay.
All right. Mom, I am the man I am today because of you. You are so much more than a mother to me. You're the strongest person I know. There is no challenge presented to you that you do not overcome. I can only hope that I have an ounce of your will, and I want to thank you for always putting me before you. I know Grandma and Grandpa are looking down on all of us today, and I'm very proud. I love you.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, Dad, you're the person that taught me to have a tough shell, but that it was okay to have a mushy inside. You've pushed me to be a better person because it is you that never saw a boundary for me. Your belief in me has allowed me to go further in life. I look to you for everything. There's no decision I do not consult you on. I can't thank you enough for always being there. I know if I ever fall, you'll be there to catch me. Love you.
That was Jennifer?
Yes.
You really want to make up?
Susan and Richard, this weekend has been wonderful. We can't thank you enough for all that you have done to make this possible. I just want to say how lucky I am to be joining the Rogan family. You guys are such warm, welcoming people that have made me feel at home from the very beginning. And we hope everyone has as much
Tons of
fun
fun.
tonight as we have.
Don't plan on it. Don't plan on it.
I'm not taking off my shoes.
Rogans are too sad. I'm like out of here.
My heart is so full and so warm. When I think of standing in that mirror, so many hours and look up today.
It's glad you're here. Thank you.
You don't want to
I
do
got
it?
a dry eye in the house.
Oh shit, I'm just sitting here without...
Can I do one thing?
Yep, you can do anything you want.
Stand where you're looking.
Over you a little bit.
Oh, I'm not. I'm fine.
You want me to go in front?
Now, we got full length on this. Exactly the same. No, no flash. Just take a second. Let it charge up. Okay.
But it's okay.
Ready? Taking a look. And yes. Right, now try another one just looking at a little more at each other, less than what I said. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, there and beautiful. Okay, now I'll just go in for a close up here. Just keep.
One more opposite of Seriously.
Sorry.
Which one?
Today is June 14th,
Saturday,
today my sister's getting married.
2008. Our wedding day.
Hi.
Thank you, Brad.
Don't say anything about me.
Thank you.
For the wine.
How we doing? We did pretty well, right? In most of these we can do at the reception. Oh, I just got it. Yeah, I know. Like, as if took a lot.
Yeah, only we spoke then.
What's your questions, practical questions before we focus?
Hey, Emma. Good to see you.
Okay. So, I promise not to cry. Do you have a tissue for the bride?
I will have one.
You'll
prepared, yes.
There was going to be a tiny.
Yes.
And it is where?
Sitting on, right out.
Do you need that? No,
Okay.
no, I just need to know that it's here.
Oh, okay.
And who has rings?
My granddaughter's gonna have a wedding. And I'm gonna
These are
hand
the
them to
real rings. They
Yeah.
were
These are the real
real to
thing.
me.
Yeah.
Right. And are they easy to get out? Someone's going to take them
Yes,
out and give
I'm
them
gonna
to me?
take them out.
Okay. Okay, good. A state license, I have to get you.
It's in your bag.
It's in the brown bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
Okay, take
Oh,
your
you did
time.
it?
And also we need to give you the cash card. But they wrote about each other.
Thinking about my football analogy.
Yes, that was kind of
Okay.
There's right behind you.
Thank you.
So now I ask you, in front of your dear ones and in front of your witnesses, if you enter into this sacred covenant of your own free will and consent.
I do.
And I also ask you to promise that in the years ahead, no matter where life takes you, that you will always treat each other with the same respect and affection that you feel today.
Absolutely will.
And so I'm going to ask you to come forward. Was there a ceremonial pen or anything special? I brought one. Oh, no, we didn't. I heard that works. Okay, I'm going to ask you to. And you need to show up holders. For the most beautiful picture ever. And you know, I realized when I did this is going to cause you a little confusion in the future, but I want you to know, Ross, this is your playing set, okay? And Jen, this is yours, across the line. I thought, oh, it looked really nice, and cheaper, and then I realized, you might could do something, but whatever. Okay, but you are two of the same. Okay. And so, we're going to sign these two sacred documents. And this one is the one that's required for the state. And obviously this one, according to the traditions of our Jewish faith. And so I ask you now, and just, I'm going to move this over a little bit so we can get the state document together in this chair. And you have to be very thoughtful as you shoot this picture because Jen has a special dress on.
Right.
Okay. Right, we want to be thoughtful. So maybe she'll sign. Do you want to
Yeah.
sit?
Oh, that'd be better.
Yeah. Something would be for me.
Exactly.
And we're sitting.
What's your dress?
Sit.
So I'm signing.
Sorry.
Where it says bride.
Jen, just with a me, please, and Ross, just with a me.
Okay, and now you're
Actually,
going to
sorry,
sign.
could I just do one more breath?
Oh, yeah, I'll get out of the way. Sorry about that.
Okay, and beautiful. Thank you.
Are we starting over new cootie? I hope so. Can I do my first and last name?
Your name as it is now.
Jen, you can sit.
Unless you
That'd be wonderful, actually.
Yes, great shoes, huh?
Thank you.
This room is very.
Right about Jen's. Okay.
Good to be signing. I'm gonna do little like lower thirds out loud, Brad.
I will.
Okay.
According to the state, you're married.
A few more signatures. And then we need witnesses. So witnesses, you have a little bit more to do. You have to sign, either next to Ross or Jen, print your name and address.
Okay.
Where'd you find the tattoo? That's great.
Yeah, an artist in Los Angeles.
Really? That's awesome. You think you would frame it? Will you frame those?
I think so, yeah.
It's not on the wall anymore, but we did frame it.
Right, I think that's like, that's the whole thing.
Yeah. But yours is actually off really nice.
Thank you. Well, I could pick one that we could put up.
Should I sign here? Yes, we just, okay, yes, on the other side. Give me a kiss.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then print your name and address very well. Sorry, that's all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congrats. Congrats. Thanks for letting us.
The man packed.
Yes, you're welcome to keep the pen, I just need to sign. So here, you don't need any further signatures. It doesn't call for a rabbi's signature.
Thank you.
Okay.
No kissing yet. When the rabbi says I'm married, I go,
That's right. That's true.
It's official.
It's true, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You're in a minute?
Ceremony has nothing to do.
Like that,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's
But why
right.
don't we do that in the back with the people?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll rally the troops up.
If I can't get through this, Susan will finish it.
Thank you. Very good.
Before I start, for some reason, Jennifer and I last Sunday were talking about my wedding with Susan. I was 19 and Susan was 18 when we got married. And I told her, she said, "What do you remember about your wedding?" And I said, "I was 19. I thought I was going to a party, getting some gifts. I didn't know Susan was going to follow me home." And she's been there for 41 years and I can't get rid of her.
That'll make changes.
Here we go. Okay, I'm going to wear Susan's glasses. You'll have to excuse me a little bit.
Right.
There are some moments that strike fear in my children, and that's when Dad speaks. For those who don't know me, I have been criticized for being totally candid, totally honest, and brutally direct. And I guess my daughters wear the scars at times. I tried a number of times over the past 9 weeks to put pen to paper, but I was just too emotional to complete my thoughts. Therefore, why don't you do this? Please allow me some latitude.
Want me to do it for you?
No. As I may ramble a bit. Some scattered notes. First, I'd like to acknowledge the two women responsible for the two of you becoming the wonderful adults that you have become. Both Susan and Vicki devoted themselves to making sure you stayed on the straight and narrow path and never allowed you to deviate from achieving your personal goals. And their hard work has certainly paid off in spades. Ross, I'd like to officially welcome you to the Rogan side of the family. Jennifer may not have told you this, but she used to bring some very strange boys to the house. I would always give them nicknames.
He did.
My two favorites were the moron.
Who is that?
And the serial killer.
My daughter dated a couple of them.
I don't know. I knew you were in when I could not come up with a nickname for you. I thank you for making Jennifer so happy. A father. I gotta sit down. A father can only hope that his daughter can meet her life's soulmate, and in you, she met such a person. Jennifer. Jennifer was born at 12:46 p.m. on August 22nd, 1975. Jennifer was 10 days late in arriving, but she came out just in time for lunch. When I first laid eyes on her, I inhaled and said to myself, "That is my grandfather."
She looked like Grandpa. She did.
I tell you.
And after her birth, I inhaled. And it's not until almost an hour ago that I probably exhaled for the first time since her birth, knowing that I had passed responsibility of her to you, Ron. No pressure. I know the Meltzer Abrahamson families think you walk on water, Jen. But without destroying their image of you, let me tell them a few things about you. Jennifer was always the most outgoing of all her friends. Ever since she could talk, Jennifer would tell her mom everything that went on in her life. Sometimes a little too much knowledge for her father. Since Jennifer was always the most outgoing of all her school friends, our phone at night would never stop ringing as inquisitive parents called to find out what happened at school that day. As a child, Jennifer would always push the envelope to the limits. She'd never go to bed on time. She constantly was calling out for water or say she was just too hot. And mom and dad had to come in her room and she'd stall and stall before she'd go to sleep. Some things never change. On Hanukkah, first night, she'd open all 8 presents. And Laura, boy, she would save all 8 presents. When Jen had a curfew, whether it was 12, 1, or 2, she always knew what time it was because it was that last second when the key turned the lock. Some of my absolute favorite stories are, Jen, believe it or not, is a very good athlete. For those who don't know, Jennifer was a catcher on both her high school team as well as in an outside league. One day when she was about 7 years old, her grandmother came to see her play and informed Jen that she used to play catcher too. And Jennifer, in her own fashion, asked Grandma, "How did you play wearing all that jewelry?" Jennifer has never had confidence of her mother's ability with directions. One day the two of them were driving to Palm Springs, and when Jennifer saw a freeway sign that said Tennessee Street, she turned to her mother and said, "Now you've done it, we're not even in California anymore." Jennifer's teenage years were the best for me, because when she turned 13, she went into her room and she didn't come out until she was 19. It really worked great. And when she went off to college, there was one time that she called us at 2 o'clock in the morning from Chicago, telling us that, God love her, she was in a bar, lost her ID, and couldn't get on the plane the next day. So what did she expect? Mom and Dad to go to Kinko's, fax her a copy of her passport at 3 in the morning. And the schnooks that we are, we did it. Then there was the time that Jennifer went to Mexico.
Oh, that was awful. That was the worst.
I warned her that down in Mexico things are done a little differently and she must behave accordingly. Now, those of you who know Jennifer know she can be somewhat forceful at times. So about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, she's gone about 2 days, 2 o'clock, I get a phone call and the receptionist says, "It's your daughter, it's an emergency." So I pick up the phone, I said, "Lauren, what's wrong?" No, couldn't get that lucky. It was Jack. "Dad, the Mexican police are looking for me." "What did you do now, Jen?" "Well, it seems they had rented a car from some Avis or some rental car place, and the car didn't function properly." So Jennifer was with a friend, and the friend went into the agency and started to complain, and Jennifer started to complain. The next thing I know, I'm told that the friend had slapped the counter person in Mexico. So here's Dad calling from his office to the concierge. "Is my daughter under arrest?" He got her on the next plane out of Mexico, and to my knowledge, there's no warrant of arrest still out there.
That was awful. I remember that.
We're almost done. Then was the time that she went to Manhattan. Jennifer went to college in Syracuse. We always have a pact. When you travel, you tell us when you're going somewhere. Jennifer didn't tell us she was going from Syracuse to Manhattan for a weekend. Well, she got bit. She, leaving the apartment where she was staying, went out to find her car. And lo and behold,
No
no car. It was stolen. So the brave person Jen is, she called Susan's best friend, who had to call us to tell us, Jen's okay, but she just wanted to let me know, let you guys know, her car was stolen. So that was just a little ditty we had to deal with too.
Always something.
Okay, it gets good now. Jennifer, this is okay now. It gets better. Jennifer has certainly become the adult that both Susan and I hoped she would. We provided her with the basics, and she did the rest on her own. How proud you must be of the person you have become. Jen, it's an honor and a privilege to be called your father. You know, you can't choose your parents, you can't choose your children. But if I had a choice, I'd still choose Jen. Recently, I was asked to speak at a wedding rehearsal dinner for friends of ours and their son who was getting married. And I'll give you the same advice I gave them that night. You're going to experience both good times and bad times. And when the bad times come, just remember the love you have for each other this day. And that'll get you through.
Yeah!
That was.
Naina! You seem to have some of the same story. Rocky Chandler told ya. Little scary, but you two will be together.
Because Uncle Ron and Uncle Bob were called on some of this. I need a lawyer.
Right now, I already know about those stories. I know about Ross's stories.
That was great.
You know, he has the same pattern he's supposed to tell when he's
Yeah, whenever I travel.
You
I
did?
call.
Of course. Right. So, wait, where did you go to? From London? High school in London?
And I went to North Carolina.
Yeah, and you got busted?
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Maybe you didn't have your clothes stolen.
No, that
Remember
is.
how did you find out that you...
The worst part about it.
Yeah, my mom like woke up and had like a weird feeling that he had left London and like...
You guys let him. Oh, yeah. This is awful. This is awful.